What's up, PJ? Hey, nice job on Tank Commander. Thanks, man. That was honestly harder than I thought it was gonna be. Hey, Foster. There we go. So, I wasn't just doing one IP man, I've also been leveling this guy so that he hit E5, right? Item power 450, and could do the faction missions. And you see, yeah, PJ graciously donated a lot of his keys and time to help me, you know, run this guy through like story raid or other shit to help get him leveled. I'm trying to pick a different mix here. Well, these things are fucking playlist is not playing nice with me. There we go. I actually need a pause anyways, I think, yeah. So yeah, in the midst of doing the one IP man stuff, which by the way, I looked at the born date and slash played, I was like at 249 hours for 1IP Man. Hey Arctic, how's it going? I'm curious what this guy's playtime is, now that I think about it. I have to turn the chat back on though. You notice something? Starting factions the other day? Okay. In the parking lot, when you get all the way down, there's a car on the ramp. When you go back up, it's gone. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, so you know what's funny? This guy, this character that's E5, has less playtime than 1IP Man. He's E5 and he has less playtime. So what now? So yeah, so 1IP Man's basically done for the moment. I mean, I could go farm like it's not gonna be a very entertaining stream. Like I probably won't do it on stream, but I could potentially spend more time just doing missions and farming up his SP, AP, you know, and like really fill out like all his capstones and all his passives, and you know, run his agents, maybe get another agent slot, get another agent that it adds attack rating. Like I could potentially really max him to what you can do with no gear, and then try to get another box and do it again with presumably slightly better results. But for right now, I've been planning this in the background anyways. This is my no UI character. See how you can't see an ability bar or anything? So we're gonna do all the faction missions, because he's already 100% of the game like this. We're gonna do all the faction missions now that I have the E level without the UI. Into darkness. The Templars have called you back to London. The situation appears urgent. It seems there is an important task waiting for you there.
Hello. Hello. Which button do I press now? This one? Hello. Right, yes. They had the audacity to give me one of these new smartphones. I don't need smart, I need functional. I'm told you are about to rise in rank. That's all well and good, but I believe nothing of value comes for free. You have to show some backbone and commitment. You have to prove yourself. Please return to London at your earliest convenience. We have an assignment for you. Your earliest convenience would be at this very moment.
So that's weird. I swear I turned off... I removed all the mods. That's... Oh, so does like the pad itself turn sprint back on for you? Weird. I never noticed that before. You get to the floor where lights turn on and get on the ramps to be a car on it, so look out, and when you go back up again, it should be going. Huh! Did you get any feedback from the devs on IP Man? Andy mentioned it on stream today, because I actually got in his group. They did a community stream, and he random queued for E10 dungeon, so I queued up and ended up being his tank through Polaris. And I had sent him in on Discord. Hey, you got a box, nice BJ, congrats. So I hit him up on stream. I was like, hey, did you see what I sent you on Discord? He's like, oh, people send me to Discord all the time. Let me look on my phone. So he like actually read it out loud on the stream, which I thought was funny. Because I sent him the link and the information that 100%ed the entire game with no gear in order to get to Tank Commander with with 1 item power and see what the scaling looked like. So it got a reaction from him for sure, and I think from some of the other viewers. And I hadn't tanked an E10 dungeon in a little while. We had died twice, but only once did I die, like, and we had to, I mean, like, Erdrog smacked me really hard through pain suppression, I think, or something. But it kind of worked out because we didn't actually have, we didn't actually have the, someone with cleanse. So that was basically just a reset. But on boss 3, like, everyone effing died. And Andy was doing, like, for whatever reason, I think he gave himself a lot of health but no damage. He was also like a giant leet with a floating Andy head above it. So, like, it was mildly disconcerting. But, so, like, it was just me, like, smacking the Varangian guy. Wait. Oh, wait, I went to London. What am I thinking? Wait, do I go to London? Oh, I haven't done the Templar one in forever. Wait, have I ever done the Templar one? I might not have ever done the Templar one. It starts different.
You're moving up. This must be very exciting for you. Of course, in my day, it wasn't enough to put your nose to the grindstone. You had to be someone. Your family name had to be listed in the registry. You were expected to have history. The sort of history that matters. I suppose it's a sign of the times and the pickle we've found ourselves in that blood no longer carries quite as much cachet. Between the two of us, I'm not entirely sure I disapprove. We need you to go to Brooklyn. There's talk of the Illuminati dealing with the organized occult criminal elements in New York. We're told they've got their hands on something rather filthy. Look into it. I won't insult you with a please.
Go to New York. Okay, so now we can go to New York. For some reason I thought I was on Venetia's Missile Crisis. That's why I went to London after the phone call. So I think the dragon one, you just straight up teleport to New York. Like, you don't have to go to Seoul or nothing.
We have received the coordinates for a meeting between the Illuminati representatives and the black market traders. It's in a car park of all places. The Illuminati have no sense of style, none at all. The boys in the computer department told me to tell you they are uploading the information to your telephone. Why we couldn't just tell you where to go is beyond me. When I was a field operative, I kept my journal in an actual journal.
She's funny. So we just do it at E5 level? Oh, so what other gadgets do I have? Alright, yeah, I think I want this one. I will try E5. Why not?
There is a security booth somewhere in the vicinity. There might be something of use in there. It appears you have arrived too late to intercept the agent before their meeting began. Never mind, you'll have to see to it that the meeting is interrupted.
Quick access inventory updated.
This reminds me of a mission I was sent on during the Great War. Miss Plimswood and I had to douse all the gaslights and make our way through a bunker in the dark. We combined 2 spells to create a makeshift sonar. Saved us from falling into a bottomless pit and getting eaten by... But that's neither here nor there. Chop chop! Now's the perfect opportunity to get your hands on the contraband merchandise. Goodness me. It appears this place has been infected with the filth. Dispatch those things. Put them down. They are long past human. You really need to get to the rendezvous point post-haste. But keep an eye on the shadows. I fear there may be worse things down there.
Quick access inventory updated.
So you put it right to the side and you just barely should be able to edge past. It's really hard to see him. Here we go. I see the car you mean. I think the beast knocks it out of the way.
Well, it appears you have arrived too late. The black market goods are
Right.
gone and our Illuminati
Theoretically.
agent with it. What are you waiting for? I didn't say you should abandon all hope. You might still catch them before they leave the car park.
No! That cost me time. That's not good. That guy's closer than I wanted him to be. And then this stupid auto pull. I hate this part. There's literally nothing you can do about it. Whoa! Why aren't those guys gone? I thought those guys left. Ouch. Well, I made it this guy anyways. Woo! Well, that's not good. No. My screen's going red. That's a bad sign. Fuck. Yes!
The boys with their computers are running
I
some
managed
sort of
once to start the
facial
poll. I'm gonna start
recognition
as many times as
program on the
possible.
body, but
Huh.
I don't need them to tell me that this fellow isn't Illuminati. He is Phoenician. So, the Phoenicians are involved. This complicates matters. I'll have to discuss this with the False Marshal. You can leave. You ought to, before you're swamped by more infected humans. There's nothing more to be accomplished for now.
Looks like we have ourselves a little problem. You know we are not fans of little problems. Yeah, I got the achievement too. Afraid of the dark. The cult got the better of us. Street shaman dead, relic is gone. Permission to pursue. You are one of the purple now. Never taste your back. We'll be in touch. One more cult member has been sent to the light, or whatever they call it. Excellent. You have the relic? Yeah. Hold on, I'm not alone. Just saw someone sneaking around. Well, eliminate them and get rest back here. Oh shit. They just killed the filthy thing. I can't deal with that. We need that relic. Hello? Hello? Boom. Alright, well, I think we have to exit here, right? What does it say? Return to New York, yeah. First faction mission down. I did it on E5 and got the achievement. without the UI. It's not too bad. I think I used one health potion. It's tricky not seeing your health bar and only realizing you're about to die when your screen turns red. Well, we have to return to... We have to return... Wow, that's annoying. What dragon version of this is way less work. Let me tell you. Dragon version, like you pick it up from the Paragon board in Agartha, you teleport to New York. You go into the parking garage, you come back out, your mission's done. That's it. This one you have to like go to Agartha, go to London, go to New York, go in the parking garage, go to New York, go to London. Like what the shit? You do the easy and fast way or fight your way. I'm gonna do the efficient way. I'm not gonna say that it's necessarily easy, PJ. I'm just saying it's more efficient. The other way is just like silly. That's a lot of zoning. I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. You guys probably didn't even know it was on solo. That Mr. Temple is Mr. PETA. I don't even bother with it. Well, I mean, I wanted to do the no UI version on stream, you know, without the UI. Also, hey, Mr. Giggles. So it's more like a... Well, it's the first time this guy's ever completed it, which should unlock the next one. I mean, I still say even all this is worth it for essentially a free scenario loot box of scale E level. It's just, it's definitely more work than the dragon. More TPing around.
Nice work out there. We have nothing more for you right now, so you should return to your previous assignment. I'll give you a ring the next time we require your services. Go on, I'm not the mothering type. This is as much praise as you'll ever get from me.
Promoted.
No.
Faction rank increase. Congratulations,
This
Judge.
character, the no UI character is a Templar. I have lots of characters. Like 9 characters? Reminded of one of those oceanic pictures, the one where a fish is being eaten by a bigger fish, which is being eaten by a bigger fish, which is... I'll let you continue the mental image. Our intelligence suggested a black market deal between a street shaman and an Illuminati agent. Apparently both the Morning Light and the Phoenicians gathered the same intelligence. Was this a badly kept secret, or is some party purposely letting the information slip? Perhaps that we all eliminate one another. I find the latter scenario more worrisome, don't you? Yes, I do. You're just saying the dragon version? Yeah, the dragon version is quicker. Like, it's... Now, I'm curious, though. I would have to go back and look at TSW, try and find a video of it or something. The dragon one might have had similar teleport things in the old game. Maybe? Because you did the mission once in the old game, and it was before your faction handler got replaced. Whereas in the Legends, these faction missions come much later, and for the dragon, your faction handler is already Diamond. So it's possible they just, and I think likely that they just recorded some like extra voice line. I think Diamond sends you like a text message on the phone or something. So like, there's no reporting back to Soul and like speaking to your person, right? Like, it would have been a lot more work to do, where it's much simpler to just like have Diamond call you or send you a note.
Excellent work. Never forget that this is a show of arms, and the onus is on us to be the iron fist in the iron glove.
That gave us faction face mask. Well, that's interesting. Kind of looks weird that it pokes through the top of the hat, though. What if we remove the hat? What do you guys think? The Jinx the hat? Or here, let me get some better light.
Fancy a drink later?
Well, you can just barely see his green eyes too. So you think this, or the hat with the eye patch? This is the reward you get for completing that mission. Kind of cool. I like that you can see the hair again. You like the hat, Arctic? Actually, I wanted to buy the new version of the hat anyways. It does have like a cool, almost beastly quality like this though. Reminds me of that one Street Fighter character. I'm blanking on the name right now. All something. It does remind me though, I've been meaning to buy the red version. I got enough third age fragments. Oh, but I'm missing the eye patch. There we go. Venetian Missile Crisis. The Council of Venice has been supporting and arming those who fight against evil. Recently, one of these shipments has gone missing. Sources indicate the delivery contains some powerful weaponry, and as such, the Council is requesting assistance in retrieving their missing supplies. The Council of Venice requested we provide assistance in dealing with the supply chain problem. The nature of the request made it very clear that whoever we select will be capable of holding their own in an unknown situation. To this end, I have personally placed your name into the hat as a representative of our prestigious order. This could be a great promotional opportunity for you. I do hope I do not need to remind you that you represent the entire Temple Order. Do not let me down.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Apologies for the cold call. Don't worry, it has been cleared with your handler. I'm with the Council, and we've requested some assistance in relation to a missing shipment of advanced weaponry. Normally we'd handle it ourselves, but these are not your garden variety firearms. These are exotic, explosive. It's in everyone's best interest that they are retrieved. I'll send you the details.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a soda while this zone happens. Perfect. Ninja running on cars.
Always stayed alive this long, all these years. Fear.
Looks like a Secret World parkour video.
Somebody steals from me, I cut off his hands. He offends me, cut out his tongue. He rises against me, cut off his head, stick it on a pike.
What a bell knife.
High up, so all the streets can see.
The ride has arrived. E5. Let's go.
Unauthorized access detected.
Woo! Ow, holy fuck, dude. That hurt. Probably should have saved that. Definitely gonna have to kite this guy a bit, I think. Shit. Fuck. Where'd he go? This guy's taking fucking ever. Oh wow, he actually hit me from there? Come on, come on. Got him! That was so dumb.
Phoenicians. How many sanctions do we have to slap on them before they learn? The occult weapons industry isn't a hot dog stand. It must be regulated. Buyers must be screened and registered. You can't just peddle these things out of the back of a van. Obtaining a council edict authorizing the use of force could take days. Red tape and whatnot. But you don't work directly for the council. So, let me put it this way. You're authorized to use your initiative and recover what's ours. Capisci?
Capisci. Oh man, I have. What do I have? What do I have to work with here? I have like no Ellie. I have no chaos. I have hammer though. Do I have a hammer weapon? No, of course not. Alright, well, we're still gonna try this. So the idea here is to just be able to like knock them basically. Do I have a fist ability that can knock? Probably not. Eviscerate does, but I think it's a one person. Could run. Could run Kneecapper. Okay. Don't actually have the passive for it, but it doesn't really matter. I want it for the knockdown. So I have Kneecapper, CQC. Then what do I have gadget wise? Do I have a could buy a Phalanx Stone. Delivery. Alright. We're gonna try the run method. Should be interesting. Already a bad start. A horrible, horrible start. Holy shit. Ah, it worked though.
You can feel it, can't
Woo!
you? The power of it. The sleek design.
Hey, Zoom.
You know, it takes us a few centuries to develop tech around here, but in the end, we always get it right. Likewise, I encourage you to get this one right.
Oh, that's bad. Fuck. Oh, still got it though. Suck on that. And that is how you don't fight anything. I didn't change any passives. I just changed, right? Oh, an allocation. Oh man. I'm surprised, honestly surprised I didn't die. Feeling good, feeling good. I don't know why I didn't apply a pot. That might have helped too. Hold on, I'll check chat in a second. Woo. Woo! Got him. Second transfer, wondering if I should just continue the story plus help content now, or go back and 100% summon. This is the is this the Bazooka Mission 270 Rocket Launcher? Yes. So they're in the game, and they're repeatable, and they give a free scenario loot chest at the end, and they scale to elite content, but they only unlock.
Benissimo. I'm sending a retrieval team. Yes, fully certified agents.
They only unlock
Buona fortuna.
the New York one unlocks at Elite 3. This one unlocks at Elite 4, and then the Rogue Agent one unlocks at Elite 5. Yeah, the Whip one isn't in at all. But honestly, the Rocket Launcher's better. I was thinking about this the other day. Rocket Launcher's better in Legends because you have all the abilities basically on one bar. You can do everything. And no, I mean the whip was cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, I can use cluster, I can use nuke or the big red button, I can rocket jump. Like, this is way better than having like one slotted ability. Like, it's actually, I don't know. I think it's really cool. Weapons and additional ones in the game. There was talk of potentially, well, at least they initially, one of the goals was to add more weapons than just what's there. And there was talk of potentially, you know, looking at Ox weapons as one of the other ones. Personally, I would think, I've said this on other occasions, I think the Quantum Bracer would be an ideal additional weapon. Just because, it lends itself well to, it's kind of like, you know, Chaos or Ellie, right? Like, it's just an energy, so you can kind of make abilities that look and do whatever you want, and you sort of explain it away, you know. So the Quantum Bracer would be an ideal additional weapon in that sense, because it can be tricky to be like, okay, you know, how many different ways are you showing how you use a chainsaw, right? But energy is energy. You can get real creative with like whatever the hell you want to do with it. I'm not saying they couldn't do like a chainsaw main weapon or something, but I'm just saying I feel like it's more difficult. It doesn't lend itself as well to it. You also could just skip these guys and run over the top of the truck. But they can tag you when that happens. Some AoE stuff, I feel. Like, I don't know, man. Chainsaw... Yeah, Chainsaw had like an AoE attack. But it would kind of work like Hammer, I would think, for the most part. Hold on, so like, I need to know which one is... That's what it is, okay. So, because I can't see my buttons with no UI. So normally I use cluster. The other problem is I can't see my reticle. That's a problem. Benefit clearing early zones for finishing the game? Sure. More APSP. I mean, you can get more passives. More capstones. Yes. I think. Or it's just more relevant to the level you're at. I don't know if it actually decreases in XP. They're blue. Well, the missions that are blue-white are the storyline. They give you it in chunks usually, because that's one mission. Like, you don't really have them so much. Like for Egypt, right? It's or for, is it for Egypt as a whole? Yeah, it's like black sun, red sand. So it spans the whole thing, right? It's all tiers. And that's also why, like, Transylvania, you can bump up so much. You bump up so much in level in Transylvania because the storyline just drops a shit ton of XP on you at a couple points. I don't know why that thing is being so weird. You know, the 20 plus and nothing to XP? That's weird. Look at that. That is way harder to do without a UI. It's hard to tell where my, since I have no cursor, it's hard to tell where my thing's gonna land. Dude, like a surgeon with this rocket launcher without a UI. Hell yeah. Debating to stay with low range mobs and just going back after for Chieftain's Legends.
Belongs with us. A few more showings like this and I could pull some strings, get you a cushy assignment with the council, an office of your own, a sizable.
Well, I mean, you may not get a lot of
expense account. Best of all, no field work. Tempting, yes? Something to think about. We'll take it from here.
You may not get a lot of XP from like the mobs, right? But that's not what's important. You'll still get XP from the missions. Lava Game Champion? Yeah. All my characters have Lava Game Champion. I've done Lava Game Champion on Mountain Dew cans. I've done it on a horse in the game. When I did it on Mountain Dew cans, I did it on the hoverboard. Which is, any kind of mount adds a level of difficulty to it. Because you can't jump up on something on a mount. You have to have forward momentum to jump. So like if you don't have a sprint mount,
Action rank increased. Congratulations,
you can jump and then press forward, right? You can jump and tap forward and you'll go forward. If you have like the motorcycle, right? Like this, which would be the same as a horse, you can't jump. You have to be pressing forward to jump. You can't just jump and then tap forward. It makes the platforming challenge harder. Which is why I did it on a horse and on the hoverboard. Hoverboard especially just feels really slippery. It made that one way harder. Once again, your mission report makes for a thrilling read. Very Ian Fleming. I can only imagine how impressed the Council of Venice is with your acts of daring do. Such impressive feats might just infatuate the Council with you. Inspire them to try and woo you from our loving embrace. I, of course, understand, but there are those further up the chain who are more jealous. But of course, I do not need to spell out any obvious warnings. I trust your loyalty implicitly. So we get our agent mission slot, right? So, boom. Guess it already gave it to you when you completed it, huh? Hello, Crimson Carrion, whatever you are.
Well done. I'm sure this will rack another one up for the medal collection. The organization has a soft spot for decorating war heroes like militarized Christmas trees.
And the last one will give us an agent. I'll tell you, Zoom, the best tip I've ever given anyone and continue to do so for Lava Game, other than go look at any of my videos of doing it so you can learn the route, set your sprint speed to 2. You can always, whatever your sprint speed is, like if you go out higher, you can always set it lower and then hit set. Set it to 2, no higher than 2 for running Lava Game. You end up with server desync problems. Like that. That's a server desync problem. It looks cool though. So the problem is, like, if you have anything higher than that, the server predicts the direction and speed you're going, right? And then checks with your client. So the faster you're going, the faster, like, that means it's predicting you're going that fast in that direction. So when there's little minor desyncs, right, what can happen is you jump onto the car and stop. Well, the server didn't get the stop, it's still predicting you going forwards at that speed. So if you're going forwards at, sprint 1 or 2, before it resyncs with your client and goes, oh no, wait, I'm over here really, you don't move that far. If you're on like sprint 4 or 5 or 6, then what happens is it's predicting you moved even further before it resyncs, and if the server thinks you hit the ground, you lose the achievement. Even if like it rechecks with your client and goes, oh no, he's on the car really, well, it's too bad, it already triggered the rule that says you hit the ground on as far as the server is concerned. So that's what makes those particular type of challenges difficult. The like you can't touch the floor kind of challenges. There's another one in the Cost of Magic, the acid pool. It's like has similar issues. Not quite as bad. It's not quite as long, and there's not quite as many varied things you end up standing on or jumping to. Most of the platforms are bigger, but that's like the root of the issue, and that's why you want lower sprint speed. Rogue Agent. A matter of great importance to your society has arisen. You've been summoned by the fearsome Templar's woman-at-arms, Dame Julia.
Hello? Oh, for Christ's sake, now it's on speakerphone. Dame Julia here. You're wanted back in Temple Hall. This is an order, not a request. So wrap up whatever it is you're doing and find your way to Agartha. I expect to see you back here before I have figured out how to hang up on you. What does this button...
I love her dialogue, man. That's just cracking me up. I think I would like Templars more if Dame Julia was your faction handler. Like OG Templar. Replace Sonic with Dame Julia. Have the Templars just be like, nope, the new guard sucks, we're going back to the old ways. Dame Julia's in charge. Because our Sonic screwed up in Kaiden or whatever, like where he gets beat up at the end. That would be awesome. Hey Squigbiz, yes. Well, I mean, I finished the storyline with full immersion, but behind the scenes, I had been grinding him up to E5 so I could do all 3 faction missions in one stream. Because they unlock at E3, E4, and E5. You missed his community stream? No! I got the tank at E10 dungeon for Andy. You should watch the VOD. There's a particular... Because he was a giant leet. And in Ankh 2, like the Ankh dungeon boss 2, like he was just waddling through the air sideways from like out of the like right field over here, like over to the fight on the bridge. And GM just walking wherever he wants. Yeah, leet. Yeah, there's been a leet pet in Secret World forever. But yeah, I was in it. I was in the first dungeon. I was in Polaris. I was a tank for that E10 dungeon. I think Anki did E9. I remember when I was doing my first person playthrough, I was soloing Slaughterhouse in first person, and in like the last boss down where the blood stuff is, Nervell was watching my stream and he spawned Elite in there instead of the flesh thing, or in addition to the flesh thing. That was kind of funny. You're an OG AO player since 2000. Nice. Very see they're working on stuff. Yeah, they are. And they answered that on stream actually. Like Nervell's been like he hasn't been online like Discord. He's been nowhere. He's been completely like vanished. They verify that he does still exist. He's just chained to his desk. Super busy. I mean, Andy's job is community manager, right? Like he's not a developer. His job is just to like interact and help, take care of the community. So, but he does that for like AO and AOC as well as SWL. I know he works on Exiles, but I want to say Nicole takes. I mean, they all kind of do everything, but some of them have like, like Jens. Jens is like mostly Exiles, right? I think Nicole does more like Nicole does some Secret World stuff, but I think even she's like more on the Exiles end, or seems to have been lately. Jens does a lot of AO. Okay. He just never like maybe because it's Rally, right? It's Rally. Maybe it's because he's on the other office. He does Exiles, because Andy and Nicole do all the AOC, AO, SWL streams, and then Jens does the Exiles and Mutant Year Zero streams from Oslo.
Can I stand up straight? Is this what you wear out there? Your generation has lost all sense of decorum. Does no one care about appearances anymore? In my day, you would never see a Templar's soldier out of uniform, or see them betray their own. If that ever happened, capital punishment wasn't a taboo. we'd hang them right out there in Temple Square, a stern warning to everyone. Everything just seemed to matter more back then. Appearances, family, etiquette, loyalty. Our Judas stole a dangerous relic from the vaults and portaled straight into Agartha. Luckily, there were tracers on the treasure, and they recently lit up. In Seoul. We're not exactly sure what this means, but the whole thing stinks of green scales, and I don't mean fish. Yes.
Travel to Seoul. Okie doke. They did do a, they've done like, I think I want to say at least 2 community streams on Fridays where, they had Jens play Secret World Legends, and then Andy, like, just set about screwing with his run, like, non-stop.
We have received some additional intelligence about the rogue element. He's brazenly meeting with his contacts at a cafe close by. How this man was able to penetrate the vaults and yet be so utterly stupid is beyond me. Your phone should have received the coordinates. Need I tell you how urgent this is? Right, so you got that one up. He knows you're onto him. The boys tell me he's heading into Agartha with the relic. If he manages to escape, it would be an utter disaster. We have an additional complication in that there's been enough noise over the ether to alert everyone else to what's going on. You are no longer the only one in pursuit. It is imperative that you get to our black sheep first and retrieve our possessions. I won't bother telling you how important this is.
You don't get to choose a difficulty when you're at the minimum difficulty for it to launch. I just realized I didn't grab any of the legends. There's like legends in each of these. I guess I won't start now. I can always redo them at some other point. There's
Can you hear me?
AOC portal.
The transmission is compromised. Our Agartha net cannot locate you, and the ephemeral connection is fading. Our best guess is that the artifact affected the gateway to Agartha, depositing you and our...
Oh, I cut off your audio. Somewhere outside the chartered reasons.
You are also outside the jurisdiction of the Council of Venice. The gloves are off out there. No gentleman's rules, I'm afraid. Catch your target before our rivals do. And watch yourself.
There's a shortcut here, by the way. You can walk backwards past this and then drop on this branch. And then you're already where the grenades start being thrown. See? So there's actually, I don't think I can do it because I'm not E10 on this character. But on E10, there's a statue you can click that, there's a statue you can click that makes everything harder. There's a special achievement for it. There's the AO portal. We need to look and see. I don't even know if you can, if it shows up on anything lower than E10, to be honest. Music sounds like Tron Legacy.
Anything capable of doing this to one of the custodians of Agartha will be deadly to you. Permanently so. Exercise caution. You are our only agent on site, and we wouldn't want you to end up nullified.
PJ, have you not done that achievement yet? You didn't. Maybe you just not know it existed. So, where do they hide that one? Yeah, that's somewhere. There we go. Regional hubs. I got this. At the hardest difficulty, reject Shambal's assistance and defeat Royce Delacroix at his full strength. And you get the title Certified Badass. You didn't know I just run through shit and kill them? But then how do we know that you're a certified badass, PJ? How will we know? I was gonna say the song, it's this is a synthwave mix called Blade that should be scrolling across the top of the screen, I think, as far as the music goes. Yes, you need to click something first. So it's in this part. I can show you where it is, even if it's not here or it doesn't let me click it. I should be able to show you where it's supposed to be. So instead of just running down, you go this way.
Where in blazes are you? We're... All right, yes, fine. That would be Shambhala you're looking at. It's not entirely unknown to us, but it's been off limits for a while now. Venice rules after several unfortunate incidents. It's a place of great power, still under investigation. We've been pushing for the Council to open it up to the secret war. We are concerned that our rogue element is bringing the relic home, potentially amplifying its effects. Something to do with resonant quantum harmonics coupled with a powerful source of anima, causing instabilities in the occult fields. I don't know much about this nonsense, but I trust our code sorcerers. They are gravely concerned. Extreme prejudice is required. The target must be eliminated.
Yeah, so I can't interact with it because I'm not E10. But yeah, just go to your right and find the statue on E10 and click it. And it makes it harder. You still, some people were confused, including me at first. I was like, oh, so you don't use the statues now because like he's at his full power, but yeah, it gets harder, trust me, it's harder. But he says it's all the same mechanics still. So you have to do it on E10 and then go click that statue. never done this on a Templar before. I've never, or a Lumi actually, not in this game. I never had to fight the dragon guys. Shit, if I get here in time. Nope. God damn it. It's fucking ads, man. $30 achievement points at 5K. Nice. Oh no! I thought I could like jump over it. My first tune I used the bear ability. Is that a decent one? The bear ability. Frenzied Wrath? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I use it a lot. That's whenever you see me like go up in lightning, like. But I actually have. I don't actually have to use it because I have Manticore Wrath Inducers. This weapon says when your fury reaches 100, you automatically entered Frenzied Wrath. So, it requires a little bit of, see, you can get Manticore ones for 5k off. I mean, it's warding, it's not that great. There's Destruction Mark 3 for 10k. And then you don't have to take up that ability slot. But it does mean you don't control when it goes off. Well, that sucked. I thought I was doing really well there. I just didn't. I should have just let it go. I just got greedy, I guess. My bad, my bad. Shit. No, he turned around? That sucks. Robbed. Robbed. I had him pointed the other direction he was casting it. God damn it. That sucks. Fucking balls. That's what you want to do. You want to point that shit, like, out of the way. Oh crap, it's way over there. Hey, XG! Thanks for the work, my man. The biddies. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. I feel like that was close. Closer than I would have liked. Got him!
Good work.
Man, it sucks it took 2 tries, but...
It's never a pleasant business dealing with one of our own, but he brought it upon himself, I'm afraid. His name will be stricken from our records. His family will only know that he was lost in the service of his society. They are old-school Templars. They wouldn't be able to live with the shame. It's time to come home. Bring our lost treasure back to its shielded chest. Make no stops along the way. You're carrying what amounts to an atom bomb.
Atom bomb. Hey, Scroll Bull, you fell asleep? You and Kalani, Jesus. Well, it was not entertaining enough? I beat him. I tweeted that out last night, and then somehow Twitch fucked up my highlight, and I had to like delete the tweet and like redo the highlight and fucking retweet it out again. Like I know I did the tweet. I know I did the highlight at like, you know, 4 or 5 in the morning. But still, I had the beginning and the end. I clipped it. It was fine. And then I get up this morning, look at the highlight, and it's like 3 hours long and like at the wrong marks and everything. I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I don't know what Twitch was deciding to do to my highlight, but it did not go well. Your good sleeping material? Fuck you, PJ. Well, it was entertaining. It's just I was so too damn tired. So we need to go back to Temple Hall. It was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, Scroll Pull, but I like if you watch the highlight at all, like past when I kill it, I bring up like ACT on the screen and stuff. It's his purging attacks, man. Like his normal attacks at that scale are like 100 damage, right? Not like nothing. 100 damage, 150 damage, maybe 200 damage. Like the normal attacks are like whatever. But his purging attacks, Jesus Christ, his purging attacks are 10 times as strong. Like I could deal with Cyberpool, I can deal with the ads like healing him, I could deal with all that shit, but like what made that fight difficult to do with no gear, even having all the passives and capsules and stuff, was his purging hits were like 1200, you know, 1100, 1200, 1300. Like I don't have that much health. Like you can't just be, and it weren't like they were like one every like couple minutes. Like he would, depending on the time frame, he could do like, I don't know, 3, 4, 6 purging attacks. I think I saw once like in a minute on ACT or something like that. That's fucking insane. So like health wise and normal attack wise, his scaling, I think, was pretty accurate-ish. Honestly, though, you'd have to go in at E1 to really verify. Have someone that's only E1, like 100 item power or something, go in and see if it's the same. My guess is it's scaling to like E1. But yeah, the purging mechanic is overtuned as all hell, for sure.
I'm warming to you. You are deserving of your new rank. I'm sure we will speak again soon. In the meantime, please return to your field operations. We can't afford to be short a man or woman.
Wait, why does it still say listen to Jane, what? Why didn't it complete? There we go.
Promoted. Faction rank increased. Congratulations, Executor.
I don't have enough space. Congratulations are in order. Your quick thinking in the field has impressed Dame Julia Beatrix Tyburn, an accomplishment not many are able to achieve. A shame one of our own has turned against the order. However, in the end, Royce Delacroix got his just due. I commend you on a job well done. You're certainly garnering some attention as of late. Keep up the good work. Brigadier Leith, a grizzled and scowling veteran who was far too hot-headed for diplomatic affairs. As such, the subjects have been assigned to the position of Master of Arms in the Crucible. For more than 30 years, the Brig has been an unforgiving and strict mentor, ensuring the Templar Army remains one of the most highly trained forces in the Secret World. The Brig has a special chip on its shoulder for demons. Any mention of polar creatures or Templar subject matter will pique his interests. Reducing supply costs. Cool. You don't have space, what a surprise. Shut up, PJ. No, I need to make new glyphs, I think. I think that's part of the problem. Like for this guy, I need to make new glyphs. I need to, for shit like that, I need to make a blue one.
I'm not interested in any small talk.
You may have hoped working to save the future would be greeted with more fanfare. I'm sorry to be the bearer of little to no news, but you have our thanks.
The bearer of little to no news. Why can't I? What the fuck? Oh, wouldn't let me open the shop. Yeah, Fierce Cliff. Okay. Cool. We did it. We did all 3 faction missions, and I completely forgot that all of them had lore. So I didn't get that, but that doesn't really matter. It's not like they're not rerunnable now that they've been unlocked, so it's fine. So yeah, that was that's all I had planned for this guy. Keep telling yourself that, it's fine. It is, I don't give a shit. You know what's sad though? Like, 1IP Man can never do these missions. It's just like a little tear. Because they require you to have item power. He can never do these. Sad face. It's an interesting outfit. What's the next project? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure about in-game. Could you give him gear by accident? Yeah, but then he's ruined. Like, that was Squirrelpool's idea. Was by the way, thankfully before it expired, it was like 6 days from expiring, I found the stream where we first started conversing about getting to the tank commander with like no IP and smacking the crap out of him. And Squirrelpool's idea was, yeah, sure, do the whole game, don't have any gear, get in there, so that, you know, it's scaled to like 0 or 1 item power, and whatever the lowest you can get is. But then have been building like a gear set the whole time, so you get into the instance and it's scaled, and then you put all your gear and just smash the shit out of them. Like, which tickles me, like it's funny, but like the problem with that is, right, like 250 hours of playtime, and you would like basically flush it all down the drain just to like shit on the tank commander like once, you know? Like, I even said it on that stream when we were talking about the possibility of it. I was like, as funny as that sounds, I don't think I want to lose the I don't think I'd want to lose that ability to do that for other content if it comes out. You know what I mean? Like if other scaled content comes out, because that's the first one so far. I just wouldn't want to lose that character in that playtime. Revenge for how many times he bent my ass over and fucked you. Squirrelpool's first tank commander kill, where he like broke his keyboard in the attempt, is like one of my most favorite things ever. He did it on stream. His stream was kind of like glitching out a little bit right around the time it happened, unfortunately. But like you could see it, you could kind of see it, and then like you hear it. You hear it for sure, but the video was glitching for whatever reason. But then like he showed it on screen afterwards. He straight up snapped that keyboard in half, like in half cleanly. Like just, it's like he turned and showed it to the camera, and you just see like this, like someone took a hot knife through plastic. It was rather impressive. Oh man, it was great. You're still finding keys in your office. Oh, so amazing. So I just don't want to like flush the character away. I think I talked about this earlier, Squirrel. I'm not sure if you were here. Like, one thing I might consider doing, like, over time in the background is, like, still working on 1IP Man. Like, still getting him XP and whatnot. Because he's far from being done with his capstones. He's got a lot of passives done, but he's still got more passives to get. And more agents. More agent slots he can unlock. Like the passive slots. So theoretically, you know, I could spend time on him, just gradually, like, you know, rerunning missions and stuff, and like, or honestly just wait for another event, right? Halloween's not that far away. If we have another hourly like event boss that gives 10k XP an hour, I'll for sure hop back on 1IP Man and grind him up some XP. Or if they do like an XP double weekend again at some point. Because it would be kind of interesting to see, like, okay, 1IP Man hit him at you know, and I actually fought him at 0 item power. Even though he was scaled to 1, I was equipped with 0 item power. It would be interesting to see, like, how much easier or not it would be. Like, I would have more health. I would have more base health, for one. I would have, like, 8k base health, I think, when I'm done with the passives and the capstones. So I would have more health, but he would be the same, right? I would have more protection stats. I would have more evade stats. I would have more hit stats. I think I would have a little bit more attack rating. And if I have more agent slots, I could have a lot more attack rating. I have the other agent that gives you like plus 600 attack rating. Like I'm leveling her on 1 IP man. So I keep getting older, but Tank Commander stays the same. But remember, like, okay, I found the stream. It took me a while. I actually, part of the reason I started my stream late today is because a bunch of my old streams are expiring in a few days, and I wanted to find like the original stream where we were talking about the concept of this. And you mentioned like Tank Commander farm. Like, legitimately, if I could get 1 IP man like fully maxed, and Tank Commander stays the same, like, because he's scaled to item power, I mean, assuming I got peculiar boxes, right? You still have to get the box drop. But I could probably farm the fights way easier than the first one. I would have, like, with a pot, like, 2,000, 3,000 more health. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have potentially even as much as like 1,000 more attack rating or something. Like, it could be a considerable difference. Also, I never used wings on him. I was honestly afraid at that moment in time that if I stopped to use wings, I would die. Like, if I stopped my rotation, in order to actually like cast wings, that I would end up just getting like, you know, AoE'd in the face or something while I'm casting wings and die. I want to say I had that happen on one of my attempts on Jimmy when that was max IP'd. Do they ever let people obtain the Tokyo deck jackets in Legends? The Tokyo deck jackets. What do you mean? What are you referring to? Tokyo deck jackets. Is that what it's called? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's see. It doesn't say how, but it's there. Next, you just try randomly throwing in Krampus rockets in during the fight. That definitely didn't make me run harder. No, that's right. I forgot about that. You like accidentally hit a Krampus rocket? Well, did you? Well, you didn't see it. You haven't watched the VOD yet, right? No, I think it is. It's here. This is the jacket. Race's Pagan jacket. It's here. It would say TSW exclusive if it was TSW exclusive. I don't see like a, or it should. I don't see a thing that tells me how to get it, but it also doesn't say it's exclusive. I imagine it's like a... I kept pausing and being confused why he kept knocking me down. It made no sense. I realized. So if you watch my run, even the fight where I kill him, the fight where I make the kill, I like, accidentally open the fucking agent window while I'm running from Cyberpole, and then, like I'm trying to hit the health potion button on the keyboard because I don't have the health potion bound on the controller, and so like I go to smack the health potion. I'm like panicking, and I hit P instead, and I bring up the agent window, and then I smack it again to turn it off, and I double smacked it, and it came up again. I couldn't see what the fuck I was doing. Same for the original Illuminati jackets, or did those say TSW exclusive now? I don't know. Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you for the Illuminati. It wouldn't show for me anyways. Sashimono. See, that just says achievement. Like Crusader jacket. The B shirt's from the anniversary event. You get the Orochi Esports jacket. That one's pretty sweet. The newest one? No, it was from the last one as well. Pretty sure. I think that's what it's from. I'm fairly certain that's what it's from. Tron suit? Yeah. Yeah, why doesn't it show me uniforms? What the shit? Oh, because I typed something. Zenith Core. The white one is exclusive from TSW. But see, it says it. Exclusive item from Secret World. The white one's exclusive. But the... What's the other one called? It's not called Zenith Core. Panoptic Commander is the black one. This is from... getting like a shit ton of agents level. Panoptic Core, here we go. Panoptic Core, you can get achievement 9th degree black belt. I want to say that one is from unlocking all the weapons or something. Anyways. I think I'll look it up. I think I saw it. I was looking for... Here we go. Gain 9th level of mastery in all these weapons. Oh wait, that's... No wait, here it is. Oh! Gain 9th level mastery with any weapon. I think that's your capstones, right? It's not the passive. It's the capstones because you have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it doesn't care about your passives though. It's just counting the capstone. That said, in order to get to 9, that means all your other ones have to be at 8 because you can only up them in parallel. You know what I mean? Like if you have 4 weapons unlocked, then the max capstones you can get is 4 each because to unlock a 5th, you have to have a 5th weapon. And then you can get that one to 5 and all the rest of 5, etc. Grind is nuts? It's not that bad. I guess it depends how much you play. It wasn't that bad for me. Didn't feel like it anyways. Alright, so... What should I do now? I could end the stream now, a little early, I guess. And it is almost 1:30 for me. You live and breathe SeaWorld. I do other things, you know. I honestly do. I even stream other games. I've streamed Conan Exiles, I've streamed Conan Unconquered, I streamed, I still need to do Mutant Year Zero. I have it. I just, you know, it launched into 1IP-Man, and that was like a long effort. I stream Overwatch, usually Friday nights when I'm drinking. I do have Mutant Year Zero. I have Mutant Year Zero. I just haven't played it yet. Like, I even have it installed, like it's ready to go. Yeah, I do plan on streaming Mutant Year Zero for sure. And I do plan on streaming Conan Chop Chop, and I do plan on streaming Moons of Madness. Honestly, I'd stream Apex right now if I could stream it, but I can't. I can play it, like, I'm horrible at Apex, by the way. I am god-awful at Apex Legends, but I would stream it. If I could stream and play it, but my computer doesn't like that. I need to get a new computer this fall. I'm waiting for, like, Black Friday to go shopping. Oh yeah, I have Fallout 76, which I believe did they finally add the NPC stuff? I got it when it was on sale when the Battle Royale came out. I think I got Fallout 76 for like 15 bucks or something. Phew. I like Fallout games, and I played the Battle Royale just a little bit, but it was fun. Well, okay, so Fallout 76, they added a bunch of stuff recently around, like, the E3 stuff. Right, they added the Battle Royale, and then they're adding in NPCs and quests. I don't know if that content has come out yet, but they did announce that they announced that at E3 with the announce of the Battle Royale component launching in it, that everyone that already bought the game would be entitled, like they would get like the NPC quest content. So yeah, I've been playing Fallout since the first one as well. So I'm just saying, like, when they announced that, it was like, okay, sweet, like, that's kind of what you play Fallout for, is like the quests and the NPCs, right? Like NPCs, quests, stuff to do. It's just what Fallout's always been. But I also like the idea of, like, okay, this is what sold me. Battle Royale. Their ring is literally like a nuclear ring of fire, right? That's so great to me. Like, and in Fallout 76 in the Battle Royale, you can still get the keys, and you can get the briefcase, and you can nuke. Like, it's really difficult to do, and it's not like you're gonna be able to do that like every match or something. But I was watching Streamer House, I think, and like he had the briefcase, but he didn't have any of the key cards, and like his teammate was like, "Hey, give me the briefcase," and he handed it to him. Like, oh, fuck it, whatever, I don't have the keys. And that guy had all the keys, and he fucking nuked the other team, and they won. They won with a nuke, and I was just cracking up. They made a lot of mistakes with 76. Why are so many companies doing the same mistakes? I don't know. But at least I feel like their E3, like, they very much acknowledged that they were aware that they had messed up, and they were fixing it. You know what I mean? They were fixing it. And I thought that was honestly really, like, kind of, you know, what's the word? It was like, it's sort of, it's an admirable quality for a company, especially a company like that, to be able to actually, like, face themselves in the mirror and be like, you know what? We fucked up. We're gonna go ahead and not just internally admit we fucked up, but we're gonna publicly admit that we fucked up. Titanfall 3 is making a new game. No Man's Sky, I never even liked the idea of it when I saw No Man's Sky. I don't know why it's really confusing why so many people were like, oh my god, I want to play that. I was like, why? And then it came out and bombed. I know I didn't play the Atom game. I don't believe. No, but I mean the concept of No Man's Sky like just didn't appeal to me. So like I don't know what they fixed or what was wrong with it, but just the concept didn't really appeal to me. So it's just not my kind of game. That's possible. I'm super hyped for Moons of Madness. And I'm also kind of like, I want to try Conan Chop Chop. It looks funny and fun. Conan Chop Chop was the game that they advertised on like April Fools. And like everyone just assumed it was a joke. Yeah, it's Conan Chop Chop. If you're not, I gotta find it. Let me see if I can find the thing for it. What was so great though about their E3 like reveal is they started the trailer with all these quotes from games. It's like, oh man, if only this was real. So like they had like basically they had like free positive pre-reviews because the April Fool's leak trailer, like everyone thought it was funny. It would be really cool if it actually was a game. And like I feel like if they hadn't done that, and if they just put out a normal like, okay, this is an upcoming game, I probably dropped frames when I loaded Chrome. It's probably me. No, it doesn't say I dropped frames. Some of my encoding was overloaded though. I have 0% drop frames on my side. Yeah, I loaded Chrome. What's it to ya? What's it to ya? Where goes the die? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna try and pull this up. Here, maybe if we just stop trying to broadcast the game. Since I'm not doing anything in it right now anyways. And then we do window capture maybe? I don't know why window capture always screws up. Never looks right. I gotta fix it. And it like never can decide what resolution it's gonna be or something. It's really strange. There we go. Best browser equivalent to Svet Takeover. Firefox isn't better for me. It's different. It has different issues. But it's not really better. Okay. Watch this, watch this. Quite possibly the best coding game yet. Game that is definitely not real, but probably should be. This doesn't mean myself looking like an actually good 2D Zelda game. It's kind of fun actually. I kind of want that. Conan Chop Chop. So like, again, what was awesome about that to me is like, it was announced on April 1st. with and let me see if let me find the original trailer. I feel like if they just put out a normal trailer, the normal thing that would be done is people would just pick it apart, right? People would be like, ah, this game is crap, whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like the normal like negging would happen. But because it came out as a joke, people looked at it and kind of looked at only the positives and were like, oh, you know what, that actually would be kind of neat if it really existed. So like I feel like they're able to get like the best like quotes from that to run with the release. And like now the people that said that are kind of like locked in. Like it's a little hard to go back and like slam it, right? It's not impossible, mind you, but I don't know. I just think it's funny. I think it's kind of a brilliant move. Let me put window capture on. Okay.
Coming soon. A brand new Conan experience. Conan Chop Chop. Witness the blood-spattering, eye-melting, ultra-violent, high-res gore of the world of Conan the Cimmerian Barbarian like you've never seen before. An epic tale of bad versus badass. Conan Chop Chop. 9 billion randomly generated dungeons. So random, you may find your own soul trapped in a puppy from the future. Experience Conan's massive biceps in 12K 360-degree virtual reality. Fight together as Valeria, Bellet, Palantides in a massively multiplayer shared screen experience. Conan Chop Chop. Use fighting combos to swing left, then right. Eye of the Storm mode pits 2,000 players against each other in a fight to the death as the sandstorm closes around you. Conan Chop Chop. It's hot. Chop Chop. It's cool. Chop Chop. It's steamy. Conan Chop Chop. Coming to every platform in the multiverse.
But I think if you look, it says platforms limited to compatibility and capabilities of Earthbound and humanoids developed Conan Chop Chop for platforms in the current universe, and on devices and regions agreed upon by the respective publishers, including but not limited to Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and personal computer systems. So it is actually coming out for the Switch, I believe, as well as the other platforms. I don't know about mobile. I think the best thing they did with this April Fool's trailer, though, is the font for Chop Chop like makes it like just seem like that much faker. You know what I mean? Like they did the right, because this, if you just look at the, like when I saw this afterwards, I was like, you know what? I think it really is a game. This is way too much work to be a joke. Like that looks like an actual game elements, right? But they do the right things in it, like zoom ins and stuff. That look crappy. They do just enough to like make you be like, oh, this is bullshit. But at the same time, if you really think about it, there's a lot going on in there that's like, okay, why would you spend that much effort animating that for an April Fool's joke? Like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty brilliant. Pretty brilliant. A very big fan of how they did that. I look forward to trying that game out. With the left-right attack combo action. That was great. Aesthetics resemble extra credit? I don't know. I haven't seen extra credit. Couldn't tell you. But anyways. We're still here. We didn't die. Oh, gotcha. Maybe that's why. Maybe people thought they like had them do it or something. I don't know. It just always felt to me like used to run on tablet PC. We'll eat it up. But yeah, I mean, you could probably go look up by now. Like it's coming out like in the fall or something. Hold on. September 3rd. September 3rd is not that far away. PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch, September 3rd. It's so funny. The system requirements are probably that you have a system. I hope. You know what I mean? I felt like the system requirements for Conan Unconquered were fucking crazy. Like, it's ridiculous to me that I think I had less lag in like Apex Legends than I did in fucking Conan Unconquered. I can kind of see why when I zoomed in. Like when I zoomed in on Unconquered, it was crazy how much detail is there that you can't possibly see and actually play the game. That's part of the problem. It's rendering like full goddamn animated cities and like fluttering banners and shit. It renders all of that and then just zooms you way out. And that's why you have to check a box to get your zoom to come out even further. Like you have to check a special box saying like this is gonna tax the shit out of your computer. Because then it's out more, but it's rendering everything. So it must not have very good like level of, I guess it has to draw everything, right? You can't set your draw distance. You're basically zooming out and setting your draw distance really far so you can see everything, because you have to see everything from like an isometric, you know, like building game like that, right? I don't know, man. There's definitely some engine optimization, or they should have made some shit like simpler or something, because that game and that game style should not require like a tank of a PC to run it. How bad is Exiles? Exiles isn't bad at all. Exiles is great. I don't have any. Well, okay. To be fair, I only play Exiles like single player, which basically is like you're playing on your own server. So I wasn't really into the PvP. I just wanted to like do the storyline, find like lore, and then like the thing I did initially in the game, because I've had it since like the early access. Like when it first hit, I just build shit. They always had some story. Yeah, there's always story bits like around. You can find like ghosts you can interact with, little hidden page. It's not like Secret World where there's like giant floating honeycombs, but like there definitely is story elements, and it's really well written. It's just a little bit hard to find sometimes, and a bit obscure, so you're gonna have to hunt for it, but it's definitely there. And like most of their other games, it's really well written stuff. It's not like you find something that's crap. But so yeah, I that game, Secret World kills me like in Exiles, because in Secret World you hit Alt. Right? Alt toggles your interaction mode. And so constantly in Exiles, I want to hit Alt to get to like the mouse movement to get to my inventory screen. And Alt is backwards dodge. And my main base is a base that's built at the top of one of the tallest trees. And I'm constantly on stream dying as I'm standing by an edge and want to go to my inventory and hit Alt and just backflip off my base and fall to my death. Sure about system stuff, because Secret World can be a little funky sometimes performance. Well, Exiles is vastly different. Exiles is in Unreal Engine. Yes, and I get the fail shame for when I backflip and die. The worst part is when I backflip and die and I hadn't clicked like the res mat, so like I end up resing at my other base, like on the other side of the damn zone, like. And have to run naked all the way back to my first base to get my gear, and then I climb back up, and I still don't click the res mat, and I backflip off and die again, and that's happened. I have to run again. But yeah, Exiles is like the Unreal Engine. I think it uses the Dreamworld technology for the multiplayer aspect or something, if I remember correctly. But the rendering engine is Unreal. It's the Unreal Engine. That's why they did the park, and it's why they did Hide and Shriek. The park and Hide and Shriek were the park was Oslo, and Hide and Shriek was Raleigh, North Carolina. It was both dev teams getting accustomed to working with Unreal Engine. So they were like mini projects, like mini games that like let the developers like produce something, put something out, and get familiar with the tools all at the same time before they launched into like Conan Exiles. So Oslo did the park before Conan Exiles, and Raleigh did Hide and Shriek, and they're working on, I believe it's a co-op shooter of some kind. There's been like they've not even announced a name for it yet, but I think they announced that that's what it is. It's like a co-op shooter. I think they have another game as well. Plus they licensed like Dune stuff now. But they've also been publishing other people's, like they've been taking on other stuff. Like Moons of Madness isn't really their development team. Like I think they're helping with it because they're making it like their own IP or part of their IP, part of the SeaWorld IP. But it's another dev studio that actually did Moons of Madness and is continuing to work on Moons of Madness with them. But I think in the transition to it being like a Funcom property, they've maybe done some more work on their side than maybe normally. Yeah, going forwards, I don't think they're making anything new in the Dreamworld engine as like the renderer. But I want to say when I was reading one of the reports, at least prior, like last year, I think it's the Unreal Engine. Like for Exiles, I want to say it says it's the Unreal Engine, but with like the Dreamworld multiplayer code or something like that. Like they're leveraging the network stuff from the one engine with the rendering of the Unreal Engine or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very wrong on that, but I want to say that's what I read. Unreal Engine has shitty capabilities for MMOs. Hey, Tipsy. Yeah, that's maybe you remember, Tips. All companies use other engines for MMO code part codes. That makes sense. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. But I wonder if they did that for Hide and Shriek though. I mean, Hide and Shriek was multiplayer, but it wasn't MMO. Hide and Shriek was just like 2 people. I wonder if their co-op game they're working on is going to be like completely outside of that tech or not. As far as the Dreamworld stuff, I mean. Because that's pretty basic. I would think that's fairly basic. Well, Moons of Madness was developed, is still being developed by a different company. Hide and Shriek is not an MMO. It's a duo game, right? But Tips, like Raleigh's next game is a co-op game. So that's why I'm saying maybe Hide and Shriek didn't use the Dreamworld code, since their next project they'd be doing would be the co-op game. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think you should be able to see what engine Moons of Madness is, I think. Maybe? Does Moons of Madness say? But I'm saying it's not like Funcom made Moons of Madness. Oh, the new overall placements? Maybe, I don't know, maybe tomorrow? I'm gonna be gone Friday and Saturday. I might be back to stream Sunday night in time, but I'm gonna be gone Friday and Saturday and flying back Sunday. So definitely no streams Friday and Saturday. So I might try and do an Overwatch stream tomorrow night. Yeah, so Moons of Madness is Rock Pocket Games. But I don't know if it says what their game engine is. Yeah, Moons of Madness is I think it says Unreal Engine 4. Because you know where my Genji only DPS placements ended? Where? Where did your Genji only end? So yeah, Moons of Madness is an Unreal game, but that's just because those guys did it in Unreal. 2.2K? Is that good or bad in the new placements? That sounds low to me, but I'm not sure how the role queue ones. Well, what does 2.2 put you at? Like what rank? It's midish gold? That's what I'm asking. Did they change that? Because I know you also have an average SR as well. I believe. Like if you do all roles or something, you have an average SR, I think. I want to say I saw something about that. Maybe nope. I'm telling you, there's an app. Yeah, I know you have an SR for each role, but it's under the hood? It was in the video about it. Don't make me go find this, Tips. I want to say that they use it for their matchmaking, even if you don't see it. When they put out the video about the roles, they said something about this. Basically, there's no average. Again, I'm not saying the average shows, by the way. I'm just saying I swear that Jeff's video, you know, Kaplan, whatever, right, said something about an average, like being used under the hood in the matchmaking. I'm not saying it shows it to you. I'm just saying I swear they said something about that. MMR? Is that matchmaking rating or something? What is MMR? Yeah, so matchmaking rating. Yeah, so I think he was saying something like if you've done all your placements, then they do something with all three of them for your MMR. It's in the announcement video for where he explains the role queue stuff. Anywho, 1 minute. I'm probably gonna end here shortly. Should I do something before I go? You know what would be really awful? Let's see, I'm E5, right? Let's see how badly I can do in a cult defense wave at E1. Oh, I went with PJ, that's why I can queue up to 15. I was like, there's no fucking way I can do any of this shit. It's really difficult to do occult defense with no UI because you have no MIDI maps. You can't see where the ads are coming from, for one. And for two, I'm melee. Which means basically, I'm just fighting everything in the center anyways.
Initiating world simulation. Initiating reality simulation. Proceed when ready.
See, I have no idea where anything's coming from. Hey, one at least is not too hard to kill.
Long range hostile created. Protect the occult focus. Time and space a new one. Portal open.
Got a new portal. Now mind you, I'm like 4 E levels above this, so...
Simplifying scenario. Removed portal. Time and space a new one. Portal open.
No. Uh-oh.
Additional portal open. Recommend environmental awareness.
Oh, I also can't see the timer. Now I got from 2 different portals. Lovely.
Removing attack vector. Portal closed. Extremely hazardous entity created. Protect the occult focus.
Oh shit. We got the boss. Did I get like a perfect run? For real? That's awesome. Nope. Oh, I almost made that.
Wave completed.
Yes!
Vote to increase difficulty,
My doc killed him.
continue, or stop exercise.
I think I did really good there. I'm pretty sure nothing touched the middle. That's kind of amazing. Welcome back, Tips. Just doing a no UI occult defense, waiting for you to get back. Because I was actually going to probably sign off, but I figured I'd wait for you to get back. Ooh, that looks pretty. Yeah, no, I should. You gotta hone those
Authorizing
skills,
loot distribution.
right?
The Council of Venice and the Druids of Avalon appreciate your assistance.
You don't need mini maps or timers or inventory space. Woot. Hi guys. Thanks for hanging out, watching the No UI faction missions, and just chatting about shit. That was fun. So yeah, I'll probably stream Overwatch tomorrow since I won't be here Friday. And then yeah, I'll be out of town Friday and Saturday. I'll be back Sunday, but I don't know like if I'll get back in time to stream or anything like that. So 2 days out for sure, maybe 3. It's actually been like my longest break in a while. Like literally like stream every day, so it'll be weird. See you soon, Night Arctic. Thanks for hanging out, Foster. Let me see if I can host somebody doing something. Hi, Tips. We'll host Win. They're doing Secret Legends as well. Go say hi. Bye guys.